Okay, you guys, what is up? Fairy Tail Chapter 270, Into a Night of Falling Stars. That's, yo, Rufus, yo. Not gonna lie to you, because I figured that just Rogue and Sting were the only, like, legit members of Sabretooth, but nah, Rufus, Creation Magic, oh. Good stuff. Good stuff. I mean, yo, it was a slaughter. It was a slaughter. This chapter starts off, and basically, Nar Pudding is doing his thing against Gray. We wound up seeing all the other members of the other guilds. We see I think her name is Beth from Mermaid Heel, and the other guy from Contra Cerberus. I forgot their names. But basically, they're playing Assassin's Creed, and they're trying to hit each other. And what happens is that, because Gray didn't get anyone. No one. The chick Beth almost gets Gray, misses. And then the guy from Contra Cerberus gets Beth. And then Leon gets fucking the guy from Contra Cerberus. And then Juvia drop kicks Leon. And then what's happening is that Juvia and Gray face off, because apparently there's a bet going on, and apparently the winner, whichever team of Fairy Tail does better, then they will have to have the other team do a punishing game. I don't think it was called something like that. Well, basically for one day, the losing team does everything the winning team says on some fucked up shit, and of course Juvia's goal is to make out with Gray. And Gray's like, what the fuck? You didn't tell us this shit from the beginning, Master. And then what happens is, okay, they have this contest. No, Juvia and Gray are about to, see... They're about to duke off, and then Nar Pudding comes in, Torx hits them both, bails, gets the points, and then he blitzes off. And then we have Eve do something really cool. Eve winds up, casting like a snowfall, and then winds up hitting like 3 or 4 people. And then, the way it's set up is that, like, it's very good, because everyone's wondering, wait, where the hell's Rufus? He hasn't done shit yet. And apparently Rufus is on top of this tower. He's just standing there. He's like, I memorized all your footsteps, I memorized your sync and your magic. He goes like this, memorizing something, and then like all of a sudden it's like a chain of memory, and then it's creation magic. Then Rufus does this nice little attack. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of cool. He raises, because I can see Rufus being like a really an adequate type of person, really kind of like royalty. Yeah, like royalty. And then he's like, into a night of falling stars, and then all of a sudden it's like these waves of magic go everywhere and they hit their targets, except for Nar Pudding. Nar Pudding dodges it, goes at Rufus, swings, and all of a sudden it's like a memory. And then, like, the memory, like, breaks apart. And then he just hits Nar Pudding. I'm like, geez. Sabretooth is legit. Like, damn. Like, yo, Rufus. And then what happens is, okay, so Gray's trying to get some points, get something going on. And then Nar Pudding just punches him in the fucking face. And then it's over. It's over. And I was like, yo, that's so sad. Because Gray got nothing done. What happened is that the final score was Rufus wound up winning. Easy. He wound up getting the full 10 points since he's first place. Second place was Nar Pudding. Third place was Leon. Fourth place was Eve. Fifth place was that one chick from Mermaid Heel. Sixth place was the guy from Contra Cerberus. Seventh and eighth place were both Fairy Tail teams. Fairy Tail Team B was 7th place. Fairy Tail Team A was 8th place. And Gray is fucking depressed. He's like, what the fuck just happened? And then, so, he apologized to everyone while the crowd... he apologized to everyone while the crowd is basically shitting on him. And then he's really upset. Like, all of a sudden, like, there's a scene of Gray where Gray, because, like, I don't know why they showed Mavis, because Mavis maybe sensed something amiss with Gray, but Gray goes into this hallway area, punches the wall cracks, and then he's really upset. He's like, what the fuck was that, man? What the fuck, man? I did nothing, so, like, that's, like, he was really pissed. And then the next chapter is going to be, because at the end of the chapter, it's battle time, and the first battle is going to be Team Fairy Tail, Team A Fairy Tail, Lucy against Raven Tail. Her name's Flare. Okay, And they actually play this a little bit early on in the chapter, where Lucy looks at Flair, and then Flair like turns to her like really creepy, like Blondie, you know, whatever. So that be, I mean this, because the way it is, Lucy's fights aren't that good. I'll be honest, they're not. They kind of are on some bullshit. They really are. They really are on some bullshit. So I'm not too, you know, enthusiastic about the next chapter. However, that being said, this chapter was good because I like it. I'm not gonna lie. Because for me personally, I felt that Sabretooth only like their foundation were like because they said that 3 guys or maybe 2 guys. I forgot what it was, but I think that it was either 3 or 2 guys joined their guild, and then like their guild got beastly, and maybe it was 2. Maybe I'm assuming 2 because only 2 of them are Dragon Slayers. However, that being said, Rufus is legit. Rufus is legit. Creation magic on some rusty roads, but just better. All right. So that because he's more calm, more cool, has a lot more intellect. He's more analytical and etc. So that being said, Rufus, good stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing how this fight. I mean, no, not Lucy's fight, but I'm looking forward to see the other fights. All right. I want to see the abilities of Mermaid Heel and Quattro Cerberus, even though they're not mainstream guilds. Leon, I want to see Leon fight, like in like a legit fight. And Gray, will Gray fall in the darkness? We don't know. I doubt it though. I doubt it because that's not Hero's game. You know, like fall in the darkness. I mean, even though Gray is really, really pissed right now, I doubt he's gonna fall in the darkness. So that being said, it was a good chapter, Fairy Tail. I enjoyed it. King of Lightning, rate, comment, subscribe. Rufus is legit. Into a night of falling stars, and I'll see you guys later. Signing off.